Victor Rodriguez Garza spent his life serving others, dedicated to public service, advocacy, and community empowerment. A life fighting for Mexican-American communities, veterans, and human rights.
So, Dad, I know you've sacrificed a lot to create a better future for your children and for the Latino community. And one day, my kids, they will also understand and appreciate your sacrifices. I don't say this often enough, but thank you. Thank you for all that you've done and for what you continue to do for our family and for our community. I am forever indebted to you, Dad. I love you. We love you. And we are all so incredibly proud of you.
Victor Garza's journey began on the 4th of July in 1937. Born into a family of migrant farm workers, he grew up in a small town called Eagle Pass on the border of Texas and Mexico. He worked as a migrant farm worker in his teens, which instilled in him a deep understanding of the struggles faced by marginalized communities. At the age of 18, he joined the U.S. Navy.
I'm originally born and raised in Eagle Pass. I moved out of there when I was 23. I was recently married. There were hardly any jobs that I would like to do in Eagle Pass. So I moved to California, where a brother of mine had moved to in '57, and I moved there in 1960. I started working in the field because that's what I knew, and because I was a welder in the Navy, and we used to repair submarines.
In 1960, Victor made the decision to move to California, where he built a successful career as a civilian welder before attending San Jose State University. There, he earned a bachelor's degree in political science and public administration, followed by a master's degree in public affairs. Victor's lifelong career in public service began in the 70s, when he began to gain the public's attention, advocating for Latino and Mexican-American rights.
Behind that strong, powerful man, there is such a kind, beautiful person. His goal has always been very clear. He is always about social justice, advancing equity in our communities, be that voice for the unrepresented.
Garza's commitment to public service was exemplified in his role as the manager for the County of Santa Clara Veterans Services in San Jose. In this capacity, he received numerous commendations and awards for his unwavering political activism and community involvement. Victor founded the La Raza Roundtable in 1988, Santa Clara County's largest coalition of Latino and Mexican-American organizations, and spent the rest of his life fighting for his community.
The man who has marched over 120 miles in the Chicano movement to ensure that there was equitable education, because we didn't have that for Black and brown people. And his legs, as tired as they were, he continued to forge. And he continued to sit on boards and councils to ensure that we had a voice at the table.
As chair of the Round Table, Victor lent a strong voice for equitable education, social and health services, immigration issues, employment and promotional issues that impact the Latino workforce, and veterans affairs.
Mr. Victor Garza is one of those heroes we can be proud of. Having served his country honorably in the United States Navy and continue to lead the way for others to answer the call to service. For this, we say thank you.
His efforts were recognized at various levels, including proclamations from the U.S. Congress, the state legislature, the County of Santa Clara, and the City of San Jose. Among his accolades were the prestigious Outstanding Young Man of America Award by the USJCs and recognition from the Santa Clara County Human Relations Commission for his outstanding service and dedication to the community. In 1996, Victor Garza shared the universal message of peace and friendship as an Olympic cross-country torch relay participant.
And of course, there's the torch that I carried when I run. Those are some of my staff. And if you see on the top, it's kind of dark up there. Part of the metal there was burned. As I was running with it, the flame goes this way, and it burned this back part of the torch. And that's why it's black like that.
On May 5th, 1998, Victor's contributions to the community were formally recognized when the American flag was flown over the United States Capitol in honor of his 25 years of community service. That same year, Victor's influence reached the national stage when he was invited by the White House to participate in President Clinton's initiative on race and poverty. His exemplary leadership was also recognized by the American GI Forum, an NBC Bay Area station, KNTV's Portraits of Success.
And we are going to continue the vision, Mr. Garza, of equity and making sure that our students and our children in our community are provided the best support possible. LULAC District 12 will be behind you all the way, and we will celebrate your vision.
In addition to his work with La Raza Roundtable, Garza served on numerous advisory councils and commissions, including the Latino Community Advisory Council at San Jose State University, the Santa Clara Juvenile Justice Commission, and the Santa Clara Human Relations Commission. He held positions such as State Commander and National Vice Commander for the American GI Forum, Chair of the American Heart Association, Bay Area Affiliate Latino Task Force, an advisor to the publishers of the Mercury News and Nuevo Mundo publication.
But if you can see there, it was a picture there. I had a big mustache, of course. He was black and all that. Well, all these so-called political savvies wanted me to shave my mustache because they wanted me to look more white. And I looked too Mexican with a big mustache. And I refused to do that. And I ran on this white neighborhood and I still got elected. So the gente no se fijó en el bigote like that. They thought they were going to vote against me because of that.
For the bigote.
Yeah.
The bigote factor.
Yeah.
Throughout his career, Garza remained a staunch advocate for veterans' affairs, equitable education, and social justice. As a disabled veteran member of the United States Navy, Garza's advocacy for veterans was deeply personal, and he worked tirelessly to ensure they received the recognition and support they deserved.
I had a dream of one day building a Veterans Memorial that would really reflect every group that has served our country. A monument that truly reflects all those that have been left out in many, many memorials and monuments throughout the country.
Garza's legacy extends to his role as a mentor, nurturing the next generation of community leaders. He identified and cultivated leadership qualities in individuals, often seeing potential in them that they did not see in themselves. His mentorship and guidance helped many aspiring leaders succeed in their endeavors, ensuring that his vision for a fair and just society would continue through their efforts.
I've been the chief of police in Dallas for a year and a half. When I got the chief's position in Dallas, it was a surprise to me to find out that I was the first Latino chief in the history of the Dallas Police Department. That is because of Victor. One of the things that Victor wants to see is one of the things that I learned from Victor very well is that your job, when you get to a place of success, and your job isn't to bask in glory, your job is to open the door for the next person. That's your job, and that's what I learned from Victor. God bless you.
In 2004, Victor Garza joined Southwest Key's Board of Directors and continued to serve for 20 years. As a board member and as the board chair for Southwest Key programs, Victor played a crucial leadership role in the support of unaccompanied children and provided guidance to everyone at Southwest Key at all levels, including the CEO. His steadfast support of Southwest Key programs was a testament to his lifelong commitment to helping those in need and advocating for vulnerable populations.
Muy importante lo que menciona nuestro líder, nuestro presidente de la mesa directiva. Muchísimas gracias y un gran honor estar contigo, Mr. Víctor.
Igualmente aquí con todo el staff, con todos los trabajadores, con todos los niños. Y gracias que tú también estás aquí, porque yo no esperaba verte aquí.
Victor R. Garza's passing marks the end of an era, but his legacy lives on through the countless lives he touched and the positive changes he has made in the community. He leaves behind a proud family, including his 5 children, and a community that will forever be grateful for his unwavering dedication and leadership.
The community to me comes first, and then we come second. So we need to continue to work hard. I am truly honored for these blessings that have been given to me in recognition.
Victor Garza always wanted to do more and help others. His contributions left a positive, lasting mark throughout Texas, California, and beyond, ensuring that his spirit of advocacy and service will continue to guide future generations.
Thank you so much for all your support. The community leaders, we need you. Please come in and work alongside with us, and we work alongside with you so that we can continue to provide the kind of service that this community deserves.
When you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. Thank you, Mr. Victor, for continuing guiding all of us and for the lives that you have touched and that you continue to touch.
As one member of the many communities that you keep fighting for, in their name and mine, we say today and beyond this day, thank you.
Thank you.
We thank you, Victor Garza.
Thank you. Thank you for everything.
And thank you for continuously being by my side and the side of community engagement and telling us, keep going. There's so much more to do. Thank you, sir.